Hello, it's Peter Merrick, and I just want to have a quick conversation right now. I'm still in La Jolla. I'm at the beach. I'm just about to end my day and start my long Memorial weekend. But I just want to share with you that I think it's so important that we learn to work with what we have, because not to think about what other people have or what we would like to have, but to be honest. Because if we want to change the world, we have to come to terms with what our world is right now. And I want to share with you a really great story that I remember hearing. One of the legends in insurance, his name was Irv Pitch, and there was a huge competition that with all the agents of one of the largest life insurance companies in the world, and he was in traction in the hospital, and the competition was happening while he was in traction, and this made him legendary. This was 1969, very special date for Peter Merrick, because that's when I entered this world. And he ended up selling 75 policies while he was in full traction in the hospital. So one time I sat down with Irv. Can you believe it? His last name was Pitch. He was meant to be a salesman. Besides, let's go back to the story. Once I went to Irv and I said, Irv, how did you do it? How did you sell so many policies? And he said, Peter, I was working on a lot of doctors in the hospital for years, and I was in traction, and I worked with what I had. I moaned. I said to everyone, I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage. They felt sorry for me. So he ended up selling 75 policies. He set a record. And he said to me this: if I was more injured, I probably would have sold over 100. What's my point? Each of us have certain gifts. We have certain people around us. Instead of wanting and wishing for something magical to happen, it's like when you play cards. You look at what you're dealt, and then you build. And I guarantee, if you choose a spot, and I mentioned this before, on the riverbank, and you start throwing stones, you're going to change the course of the river, meaning your life. So it's not about what the world does around you. It's what you choose to do with the world. It's the attitude that you take. Irv could have laid there feeling sorry for himself, but he reframed it and he saw it as an opportunity. So when you go out there, just remember, every moment is a gift, and it's an opportunity for you to express yourself. And there's no such thing as failure, and I want to emphasize that. A winning mindset looks at everything that happens to us, good or bad, is we never have failure. It's feedback. It's like ballistics. We will recalibrate what we're going to do, and we will eventually hit the mark. But it's about moving forward and having a positive attitude. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to exploring with you further. And thank you very much for visiting this post. Bye-bye.